Tonight, I want to talk about that magic. I want to share a truth that every single person who's ever achieved anything truly great understands. Motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. This isn't about being a robot or denying your feelings, not at all. It's about understanding how these two powerful forces work together and how to build something truly lasting in your life. It's about recognizing that while motivation is a beautiful start, discipline is the consistent, unwavering effort that turns potential into reality and keeps you moving forward, even when the initial excitement fades. Part 1. The spark. The wonderful but fleeting power of motivation. Let's celebrate motivation for a second because it's genuinely amazing. It's that initial push, that feeling of, I can do this. Think about it. The New Year's resolution buzz. January 1st hits, you're pumped, you've got your gym membership, your healthy meal plan, your new planner. You're motivated to change. The excitement of a new idea. You brainstorm a brilliant concept for a business or a creative project. The ideas are flowing, you're energized, you can't wait to start. The inspiration from a story. You hear about someone incredible who overcame huge odds and you feel this surge of, if they can do it, so can I. Motivation is fantastic because it provides the initial push. It overcomes inertia. It gets you off zero. It ignites passion. It connects you to your why, making your goals feel exciting and meaningful. It boosts confidence initially. That feeling of possibility makes you believe in yourself. But here's the catch, and we've all experienced it. Motivation is often emotion-driven. It's tied to how you feel in a particular moment. And feelings, bless their hearts, can be fickle. They can be influenced by your mood. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Motivation might be hiding. External circumstances, a bad day at work, a challenging conversation, unexpected news, poof, motivation gone. The initial difficulty. When the shiny newness wears off and the actual hard work begins, motivation often takes a vacation. So, while motivation is the fantastic friend who gets you to the starting line, it's not always the one who runs the whole marathon with you. Relying solely on motivation is like trying to drive a car with only a full tank of gas. Eventually, you'll run out, and you'll be stuck. Part 2. The engine. The unsung hero of discipline. If motivation is the spark, then discipline is the engine. It's the consistent, reliable force that keeps you moving even when the spark isn't there. Discipline is about making a conscious choice. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. It's not about being perfect, and it's definitely not about punishing yourself. It's about building habits, creating systems, and making commitments to your future self. It's the quiet, often unglamorous work that happens day in and day out, whether you feel like it or not. Think about what discipline actually does for you. It creates consistency. Motivation might make you work out hard for 3 days. Discipline makes you work out consistently, 3 times a week for years. That consistency is where real change happens. Remember, small disciplines repeated with consistency lead to great achievements. It's not the big, dramatic leaps, but the steady, daily steps that build empires. It builds resilience. When you push through discomfort, when you do the hard thing, even when your emotions are screaming, stop, you build mental toughness. You learn that you're capable of more than you thought. This is how you train your mind to be stronger than your emotions. You teach your brain who's boss. It automates progress. When you practice discipline consistently, those actions become habits, and habits are powerful. They require less willpower, less mental energy. You just do them. This frees up your brain power for more creative thinking and problem solving. It's like putting your growth on autopilot. It fuels long-term growth. Motivation gets you to read the first chapter of a book. Discipline makes you finish the whole book, and then the next, and then the next. It's what keeps you learning, keeps you growing, because every day is a chance to get better. You're constantly expanding your skills, your knowledge, your understanding. It builds self-trust. Every time you make a disciplined choice, every time you say no to the immediate comfort and yes to your long-term goal, you build trust with yourself. You prove to yourself that you're reliable, that you follow through, that you can count on yourself. That's a powerful feeling. It leads to true freedom. This might sound weird, but discipline actually sets you free. Free from procrastination, free from impulsive decisions, free from the regret of unfulfilled potential. It gives you the freedom to choose the life you want rather than being tossed around by your whims. Part 4. The dynamic duo. How motivation and discipline work together. So it's not about choosing one over the other. It's about understanding how motivation and discipline are like a dynamic duo, each playing a crucial role in your journey to greatness. Motivation is the ignition. It's the spark that gets the engine of discipline roaring. It helps you start that new diet, that new project, that new workout routine. It gives you the initial energy and excitement to overcome inertia. Discipline is the fuel and maintenance. Once you're going, discipline keeps the engine running. It's the consistent effort of showing up, even when the initial excitement fades. It's the daily choices that keep you on track, refine your skills, and build momentum. It's like this. Motivation is the brilliant idea for a skyscraper. Discipline is laying every single brick, day after day. Motivation is the dream of running a marathon. Discipline is the daily training runs even when it's cold and you're tired. Motivation is the desire to write a book. Discipline is putting words on the page even when you have writer's block. Without motivation, you might never start. But without discipline, you'll almost certainly never finish, or never reach the heights you're truly capable of. The most successful people aren't always the most motivated. They're the most disciplined. They've learned to show up and do the work regardless of how they feel. Part 5. Building your discipline muscle. Practical ways to keep growing. So, how do we actually build this discipline muscle? It's like any other muscle. It gets stronger with consistent, intentional workouts. Start small, like really small. Don't try to go from zero discipline to superhero overnight. That's a recipe for burnout. Pick one tiny thing you want to be disciplined about. Want to exercise? Start with 5 minutes a day. Want to read more? Start with 1 page. Want to meditate? Start with 60 seconds. The goal is to build the habit of showing up, not to achieve massive results on day 1. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. Make it a non-negotiable routine. Once you've picked your small discipline, build it into your daily routine. Treat it like a sacred appointment you can't miss. Do it at the same time every day. The more automatic it becomes, the less willpower it requires. This is the essence of small disciplines repeated with consistency lead to great achievements. Define your most. When motivation is low, you need a strong why. Get super clear on what you really want in your life. What are your biggest goals? What kind of person do you want to become? Write it down. Visualize it. Feel it. This powerful vision will be your anchor when your emotions try to pull you off course. Remind yourself, your focus determines your reality. Anticipate and plan for resistance. You know those days when you just don't feel like it? Plan for them. If you're disciplined about exercise, lay out your workout clothes the night before. If you're writing, leave your document open with a sentence started. If you're trying to eat healthy, prep your meals in advance. Make the disciplined choice the easiest choice. Track your progress and celebrate. Seeing your consistency builds momentum. Use a simple habit tracker, a calendar, or a journal. Mark off every day you hit your discipline, and when you do,